Live from the internet, it's the Dr. Tom the Frog Show!
Hi-ho, this is Dr. Tom the Frog, and you're watching the Dr. Tom the Frog Show, where we talk about RPGs! I'm super excited. First of all, I want to show a background. Gotta love it. Super excited because for tonight's episode, we have Dave Bernazzani of RPGGeek. How are you doing, Dave?
I'm doing great, Dr. Tom. Thanks for having me.
Now, I understand that you have a very important position as the head bottle washer for a website. How many bottles are there at this website?
It's chief bottle washer, if we're going to get the title correct. And I'm actually not sure. I'm not done washing them all yet.
You're definitely pacing yourself like an hourly employee, I see.
Yeah, the pay's great.
Awesome. So now this RPGGeek, this is a website, right? What do you have on there? I understand it's connected with like a more important website called Board Game.
Yeah, that's more important. So Board Game Geek's been around a long time, and RPGGeek is kind of a sister site, spin-off site. But we like to think we're kind of the quieter, more interesting corner of geekdom. And it's all RPGs all the time.
That's really great. Now, so basically, Board Game Geek is like the American football. And you guys are kind of like, I don't know, the NBA or baseball. You're still there. But you've always got Video Game Geek to pick on. They're like hockey, right?
Yes, it's like highlight, I guess.
Oh, man, like highlight. Oh, man, I can't wait. I think Yona will be very excited to hear the Video Game Geek is her highlight.
Yeah, she'll give me an earful in the morning, I'm sure.
Awesome. Okay, so I've got a question now. You've got a thing coming up. This will be the third year round for a special event, and I don't mean like a after school program special message thing. What was this Virtuacon?
It's a Virtuacon, right? It's a clever name. So it's a virtual convention. It's run completely online, and we're packing it like a real convention. So there's contests and there's giveaways and prizes and speaking panels and, of course, tons of RPG games.
Oh, man. So actual games you can get in, that's great. How much does it cost? Is it like $40?
The cost is $0, as it has been for the last 3 years. You just need a computer that's, got a video camera. Pretty much anything will do. We run all of the games using Hangouts. And it doesn't require much. We've had people play on, iPads or iPhones, but better if you have a laptop or a computer with a camera on it.
Oh yeah, well, that makes sense. So I understand that you guys have like a little tavern that you ran last year, where the whole way through there were people just hanging out. Is that still going on this year?
Absolutely, yep. So the Silver Unicorn, which was the sort of name that we gave it the first year, it's kind of stuck. We have this hangout that runs essentially for the 3 days of Virtuacon, which will be October 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So just like a real convention, it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the tavern is open the entire 3 days. We usually open it a couple hours before the convention starts, and it's open a couple hours after. Hangouts last year, I think, had a 10-person limit. So when the tavern filled, we had a back room. The back room could hold another 10 people. But we're hoping that the Hangouts technology gets to the point where we can squeeze more people in, because it's more fun when everybody's in the tavern together.
Yeah, 10-person tavern. It's more like somebody's living room.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a con. I'm trying to do a con experience. How is it that people are going to get con crud, Dave?
That's the best part, right? So Con Crud is completely digital, and you can just delete it.
Oh, you just clear your cookies or something?
You can clear your cookies, absolutely.
I happen to like cookies, but okay, I'll make that happen. All right. So now, right now, this comes out, it'll be near the end of September. You've got to drive to try to look for GMs, right? Now, is that right?
Right, so we're trying to sort of lock down the games that are going to be run. We're asking people to sort of commit to running a game. You don't have to have it all fleshed out, but you need sort of a pitch, number of players that you're willing to take, whether you can handle a new experience, or somebody has to know how to play the game already. Most games are new players are fine. Whether pre-gens will be available, that sort of thing. Very basic information. But if you have a game or two that you want to run, we're asking for signups through the end of September. So, October 1st or 2nd, we're going to start putting the schedule together. It takes us about a week to put the schedule together. So if you were a little bit late in getting your game pitch in, we probably wouldn't turn you away. And there's always open gaming. You can always run a game during the convention, but it's nicer to have it on the schedule. You get the event hooked into our Google page. We have a Virtuacon page for Google Plus, the G Plus, and if the game is listed and it gets promoted, it's more likely to fill. So,
yeah, I mean that makes sense. So now, let's say that someone's interested in possibly GMing, but I mean, it's Hangouts, so I could just run a game whenever I want, Dave. Why would I bother doing this effort for your Virtuacon? Is there anything in it for me?
A couple things. One, we are offering prizes to all of the GMs, right? So we solicit, because it's a virtual convention, all of the prizes are virtual. So it's gift certificates to Drive Through RPG, and there's just hundreds and hundreds of PDFs, good quality PDFs that are being donated to the event. So we make sure the GMs get that kind of stuff. The other real reason to run it is, yes, you can run it any time, but we are really trying to push to make this more like a real convention. We call it the best 3 days in virtual gaming, and yes, we stole a few of those words. So we want to make it seem like, I mean, I'm taking Friday off work, and I will be there all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yes, it's in your house. Yes, it's easy to just jump in and out, but it's also a nice experience to come together with your friends for the entire weekend in the tavern, contests online, in the different games. There's going to be all kinds of puzzles and things going on during the week. So even though the convention runs for 3 days, we're going to have a lot of sort of activities that are the entire week of Virtuacon. So it really just kind of puts it all into that perspective of 3 awesome days together with your friends, as opposed to a Thursday night hangout game with a few of your friends. So we think it's bigger, better, and it's something that we're hoping that more people will come to every year. We've grown a little bit from year 1 to year 2, and we'll see how the 3rd year goes.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's a pretty good pitch. Swag plus possible future community stuff. That's good. Okay, well, Virtuacon, we'll have a link in the show notes. It's very important. So now, enough talk about that the online best 3 days of some kind of thing. We got a serious question to talk about here. Dave, are you ready for a serious question?
I am ready for a serious question.
All right, you look serious, but that's kind of your default state. All right, here we go. Would you rather play your favorite game every day or never play it again?
It's a tough question. Let me tell you a little story. I spent 12 years eating the same breakfast every day. And one day I changed. And the next day I went back. And I'm on another 12-year streak. I'm going to say I'm going to play that game every day.
Wow. Okay, what game would it be? I got to know, Dave.
So, boy, it's going to be a difficult choice. I'm going to go with Mahjong, Japanese Riichi style.
Oh, Riichi Agarwal has a style? I did not know that.
He does.
Wow, that's great. Mahjong, that's cool. I understand that like Triad Gangsters play that game. That's the only time I've ever seen it.
Yep. In the circles that I run in, it's almost all gangsters.
That's amazing. You'll have to show off your ink at the after you win the trivia contest. Wait, what are you doing there?
That's a big pen. That's my ink.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, well, Dave, I really appreciate you coming on the show. It was super great having you.
All right, Dr. Tom, I enjoyed being here, and if anybody needs to get in touch with me, they can do through the website. It's right down here. It's www.rpggeek.com/VC15. That's our wiki for all things Virtuacon.
Fantastic. All right, well, have a great night, and I'll see you at Virtuacon.
All right. Thanks, Dr. Tom.
You just watched the Dr. Tom the Frog Show, and we hope that you liked what you saw, yo. But if it was a big waste of your time, well, it's free, so that's not a crime. But if it was a waste of your time, yes, it's free, so that's not a crime.